I'm here with Andy Phillips, CEO and founder of 28 Gorilla, and we're going to check out his facility, one of his facilities in downtown Chandler, Arizona.
All right, well, thanks.
Take us through. Let's check it out.
Well, this is our main development team that works right here in Chandler.
Let's go.
All right. So this is our main office where most of our engineering team resides. So this is Megan. She takes care of everything in the office and makes sure everything's running smoothly, including packages. But as you walk in, you can see this is our main office, and here is where one of our main labs, where a group of our more senior engineers works. This is Jordan. He's one of our engineering managers, and with him is Andrew. He's one of our hardware engineers. He's working on a new circuit board for a client. We have Peter, one of our senior firmware engineers. He's working on some software. We have Nemanja, who helps us do a lot of our webs and GUIs, a software engineer, as well as James, who's a software engineer, works on embedded software and for GUIs. But as you can see, we have a lot of product that we work on for many different clients. So, here's an example of a product we make. This is a custom battery pack. Meets some pretty unique and existing or some unique requirements with the client that we do today. It had some really rugged and stringent requirements for the survivability of the battery. So this is a complete ground-up design, both electronics, cell pack, batteries, and mechanical enclosure. Another example, this is a client out in Tennessee that we do HVAC controllers for, both indoor and outdoor. This is a high-efficiency heat pump system called by a company called SMTI, and we've been working with them about 6-7 years, doing everything from updated software, has remote connectivity over cellular, portals that their clients can log into to look at the data. It's a kind of a exciting project. We've been working with them for a long time on. Here's an example of kind of a pet collar product. This is a dog tag. This is what would go in an overmold of a dog tag. This is for a client that does smoke detectors called Rescue Retriever. They're here in the valley. This thing will be put on a pet's kennel, detects smoke, and then turns on lights and alarms both on the tag and in the kennel. And the lights are set up so that fire department personnel can actually see those lights and know that there's a pet in the home. So it's a pretty neat product. And here's our main lab. This is Carol, actually one of our interns, as well as Kendall. She's the lab manager. Back here we do a lot of the builds and prototype builds and soldering and modifications as we're doing product development. We oftentimes are doing boards, and then we find out we need to make changes. We're working ourselves through the product development process, and Kendall helps us do that and make sure
this
that
looks interesting.
Yeah.
We got a...
So that's an interface board for a client that we are building another round of prototypes for. And the board itself needs some changes and adjustments based on the original design. Kendall's working with us on that. We go through, we have another group of engineers out here. This group is mostly our hardware, although Vince is a software engineer. Then we have Alyssa, who's a hardware engineer. She's been with us for almost one of the longest employees. We have Scott, who's one of our recent senior hardware engineers, and Ryan, who's just recently started with us a couple weeks ago. He's also a hardware engineer. So they're all working on different boards for different clients, meeting their different requirements. This is our one of our test labs, and here we have Mike. He's one of our partners over at 29 Tech. 29 Tech is our manufacturing partner. It's co-owned with Mike and 28 Gorilla that we do manufacturing. So a lot of our clients, once we go from prototype to small volume production, they oftentimes need help in having those things built and sourced and manufactured. So Mike's team works on that. They have it's in our second location. We have a back room that's full of our mechanical stuff and 3D prints. We do a lot of we have a couple 3D printers. We have a 3D printer here, and we have 3D printers next door that we use. We also have a laser, overmold machines, a few other equipment that we use in production, but we also use for prototyping when we do. As well as this is where we like to do a lot of mechanical teardowns and builds. So if we've got a drill or God forbid cut circuit boards or cut into mechanical enclosures, we do that back in this back room. little less intrusive to the people.